Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to working on this very beautiful and pretty shawl. This is Caron O GO yarn. Okay, this is very easy one row repeat pattern, and this is the yarn I am going to using for this project. Okay, big donut yarn. This is very soft, okay, tangle free yarn, and this is also 100% acrylic medium 4-ply yarn, and the color is spiced ginger. This is a very nice color. Okay, so I have not used complete 280 grams. I have used only 220 grams of yarn, and 5 mm hook I'm going to use. Okay, so this is the color combination. Okay, it looks very unique and pretty too. Okay, so we have to use this yarn, so we need to remove this one like this. And then you just stretch it like this. Okay, that's it. So you can see the nylon wire over here, so you can just take that wire like this. Okay, so you just take that and then start. So this one you can just knot it, so we don't need this end, so we have to use the other end here. Okay, this is the starting point of the yarn, but for this tutorial I'm not going to use this color. So this hook name is H5mm hook. Okay, so I am going to use this light blue color for this tutorial. Okay, but we need to take the yarn from there only. So first you have to make a slip knot and make a chain 31. Actually the beginning chain should be multiples of 11 plus 9. Okay, so whatever size you can make, but the chain should be multiples of 11, means 11 plus 11 plus 11 plus 11, and then you have to add 9 more chains extra, so multiples of 11 plus 9. So I have completed with 31 chains. Now you have to add extra 3 chains, 1 2 3. Now you have to skip the 3 chains, 1 2 3. In the 4th chain you have to make a double crochet. So 31 plus extra 3 chains you need to add. Okay, now you have to make a chain 1, and then in that next chain you have to make a double crochet like this. Okay, and then you have to skip 1 chain, so no need to add a chain now. Okay, starting we have added a chain. Now skip 1 chain, make a double crochet in the next chain. So you have to make 5 double, and then skip 1 chain, make a double crochet in the next chain. Now, so here we have 3 double, right? So we need to add 5 double. So now you have to skip 1 chain, make a double crochet in the next chain like this. So you can see little bend over there, right? That is the pattern. So first 2 you just skip. After that we made 4 double, right? So we need to make 5 double, but that 5 double without making a chain 1. Okay, directly you have to work on double crochet by skipping 1 stitches. Okay, that this is the starting of the pattern. Now in next immediate chain you have to make a double crochet. This is the 5th double crochet. Okay, so now you have to make a chain 1. After 5 double you have to make a chain 1, skip 1 chain, make a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then chain 1, double crochet. Okay, so you can see the design now. It should be like this. Okay, so here we made a chain 1 and then 5 double. 5 double also you need to skip 1 2 3 4 5, skip the stitches for the 3 double, and then last 2 double you have to make a continuously. Starting and ending of 5 double you have to make a chain 1. Okay, this concept you need to understand. Now chain 1 and then skip 1 chain. In the next chain make a double crochet like this. Okay, you can see here. So here also 5 double before chain, after chain. Now also you have to make 5 double before that 1 chain we made. This is the first double, and then in this middle stitches you have to make a double in the next stitch itself. Okay, next chain. Don't skip any stitches. Now you have to skip 1 stitch and then make a double crochet in the next stitch, and then skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet in the next stitch, now in the 5th double, so 1 2 3 4 double we made, right? So 5th double you no need to skip any chains, you directly work on double crochet in the next chain. So this is the middle 5 double crochet. Now chain 1, because 5 double before chain 1, after chain 1. So now skip 1 chain, make a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and chain 1. Okay, now you can see the design. It should be like a little wave. So here 2 double we made and chain 1, right? And then 5 double, and here also we have skipped 1 chain, and then last 2 you no need to skip the chains, and after 5 double make a chain 1, then that shell, and then again chain 1, need to make a 5 double. That 5 double, first 2 no need to skip a chain, after that you need to skip a chain, then skip a chain, then no need to skip the chain. So you have to make a chain 1 before 5 double and after 5 double, then make shell. So now skip 1 chain, in the next chain make a double. This is the first double of the 5 double crochet. Now this is the last 5 double, right? So now you have to make a double crochet in the next stitch in itself. Okay, now skip 1 chain and then make a double crochet in the next chain. Now skip 1 chain, double crochet in the next chain. Now you need to again skip 1 chain, double crochet in the next chain. So middle 5 double, it's little different from first 5 double and last 5 double. Okay, now you have to make a chain 1, and then in the last chain stitch make a 2 double crochet to finish this round. So first row, make sure it should be correct. Okay, then only upcoming rows will be perfect for this scarf. So completed. This is the row 1. So you have to make sure how many times you have to skip the stitches, and no need. Here you can see 2 double. We started with 2 double. Okay, chain 1, right? After that 5 double. That 5 double, here chain 1, skip chain 1 space, and then again skip here chain 1, and here chain 1, and middle 5 double, and then shell. Then again you have to make a 5 double. Shell means double chain 1, double chain 1, double. Okay, so here also we made 5 double, so previous chain 1, and then, so please make sure you have to understand the first row pattern. Okay, so chain 1 and then 5 double. So here skip 1 chain, skip 1 chain, and here no need to skip the chain. Okay, that you have to understand. This is the first 5 double, and then chain 1, and then make a shell, then again chain 1. Next to 5 double, you have to see here these 2 double, no need to skip the stitches. After that you have to skip 1 chain, 1 double, skip 1 chain, and then continuously 2 double. Now make a chain and then again chain 1. So here first 2 double you have to continuously make, and then skip 1 chain, make 1 double, and then again skip 1 chain, make 1 double, and skip 1 chain, make 1 double. Okay, so this little variation from first 5 double and last 5 double. Okay, this you have to understand. Every time you have to follow the same. Middle 5 double is little different. So from the first 5 double and last 5 double. So now hope you understand. Now chain 3, turn your work. Make a double crochet in the same stitch. Chain 1. Next stitch, you have to make a double crochet. Okay, now double crochet in the, you have to skip the chain 1 space and make a double crochet in the next stitch. Then skip 1 stitch. So this is a 5 double, so you no need to make a chain 1. Okay, so after that you have to skip 1 stitch and then you have to make a double crochet in the next stitch. Now again skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, and then in next immediate stitch you have to make a double crochet. So you can see now you have got a 5 double. So chain 1 and then 5 double we made, right? So here skipping stitches also you have to understand, and skip we need to chain 1 space also. Now chain 1 in the next double crochet stitch. So before 5, after 5 you have to make a chain 1 and then make a chain double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1 and then make a double crochet in the next stitch. Now you have to make a double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, no need to make a chain 1. So after this is the first double we made. So skip the chain 1 space and next stitch you have to make a double. This is the second double and then skip 1 stitch. And then in the next stitch this is the third double. And then you need to make two more double. So skip 1 stitch and then make a double crochet in the next stitch. This is the fourth double. And then fifth double you have to make a next immediate stitch. Okay, so here like this. So now you have got a 5 double here. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and here also we have skipped a chain 1 space and we have skipped the stitches. Okay, and in that 5 double we no need to make a chain 1. We're just skipping the stitches and the chain 1 spaces. Okay, that you make sure. So after 5 double you need to make a chain 1 and then in the next stitch here make a double, chain 1, double, chain 1, double. Now chain 1, make a double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so we have made, right? Now you have to start working on the 5 double. So in that 5 double we made 1 double. This is the second double. So skip the chain 1 space, make a second double and you have to skip 1 stitch, make a third double. Now 3 double we made, right? So here 1 2 3 and then you have to skip 1 stitch and make a fourth double. Now fifth double you have to make the chain 1 space here. Okay, next immediate chain 1 space. So 5 double we made. So 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so now you have to make a chain 1 and then in the last stitch here make a 2 double crochet chain stitch to finish this round. So you have to repeat this row 2 for the whole pattern. Okay, so you need to understand one row, then you can easily make the pattern. So here the shell and then chain 1 and then 5 double we made, right? So here also you have to understand the skipping stitches also and then complete it. Now chain 3, turn your work, double crochet in the same stitch, chain 1, double crochet in the next stitch, and then skip chain 1 space, make a double crochet in the next stitch here, and then skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet in the next stitch, then skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet in the next stitch, then you have to make a next double in the skip chain 1 space and make a double crochet in the next stitch. So 5 double we made. Now chain 1, and then in the next stitch you have to make a shell. So double chain 1, double chain 1, double, and then chain 1, make a double crochet in the next stitch, and then you have to make a double crochet in the next stitch. So skip the chain 1 space, make a double in the next, and then skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet in the next stitch, skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet in the next stitch, and then skip the chain 1 space, make a double crochet in the next stitch. So 5 double we made. Now chain 1, in the next double crochet stitch, means skip the chain 1 space, and next double crochet stitch make a shell, double chain 1, double chain 1, double, now chain 1 again, make a double crochet in the next stitch, then skip the chain 1 space and make a double crochet in the next, and then skip next stitch, make a double crochet in that stitch, then again skip the next stitch and make a double crochet in the next, then in the last double you have to make the chain 1 space, next chain 1 space make a double, and then chain 1, so skip 1 stitch, and in the last chain stitch here you have to make a 2 double, like this, then chain 3, turn your work. Okay, this is the pattern looks like, so it should be like this. Now make a double crochet in the same stitch, chain 1, and then make a double crochet in the next stitch. Now you have to skip the chain 1 space and make a double crochet in the next stitch, then skip next stitch, make a double crochet in the next, then skip 1 stitch, make a double crochet in the next, then skip the chain 1 space and make a double crochet in the next stitch. Now we have made the 5 double, then now chain 1, and the next double here you have to make double chain 1, double chain 1, double, chain 1, double, and then chain 1, the next double here you have to make a double crochet, and then you have to skip the next chain 1 space. So here we made a chain 1, so now you have to skip the chain 1 space and make a double, and then skip 1 stitch, make a double, then skip 1 stitch, make a double, so skip the chain 1 space and make a double, Now chain 1. In the next stitch make a shell, double chain 1, double chain 1, double. And then chain 1, double crochet in the next stitch. Now you have to skip the chain 1 space and make a double in the next stitch. And then skip the next stitch, make a double in the next. And then skip next stitch, make a double in the next. And then double crochet in the next chain 1 space, chain 1, skip 1 stitch and make a 2 double in the last chain stitch to finish this round. So this is how we need to work on the pattern. So you can see clearly now. So 2 double, chain 1, 5 double. That 5 double you have to skip some stitches and spaces, and then chain 1, then shell, then again chain 1, 5 double, then chain 1 and then shell. So chain 1, 5 double, chain 1. So this is the overall pattern. So you have to repeat row 2 or row 3. So only one row you have to repeat for the whole pattern. So this chain 1 and skipping stitches, that you make sure. Okay, so for the every row, and every time once you finish the row you have to count shell 5 stitches and shell you get or not. Okay, that is also make sure. So here you can see chain 1, 5 double and then shell chain 1. That is an important point here. So you have to complete and repeat the row till you reach the row 90. Okay, this is the little length scarf. If you want you can reduce the rows also. Okay, so but I am going to make 90 row. Okay, with the same pattern. 4 rows we have completed, 86 rows we need to complete. Okay, that is very easy only, we can do it easily. So every time you have to make sure this 5 double and then shell. So shell, chain 1, 5 double, chain 1, shell. Okay, so that is a main thing for the pattern, and you have to use only double crochet for the whole pattern. So that is also make sure. So this is the overall pattern. So you just complete 90 rows. After that we will work on tassel part. Okay, so you can definitely try this pattern now. So I have completed 90 rows here and I have added the tassel also. You can see the design. Okay, so once you complete you can see this pretty design over here. So I have added tassel, 13 tassels I have added in each sides. So you can use either side, both look same only, back and front. Okay, so you can add a tassel like this. Okay, you can just tassel and then skip one space and then add a tassel. So like that way you have to add equal number of tassel in both the side, that you make sure. So see the design, and I will tell you how to make the tassel. Okay, so but please make sure equal number of tassel. And scarf length is 80 inches. Okay, 80 inches, and here we have added 13 tassels, right? And 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Okay, so 13 tassels we have added, and between you can skip some stitches or spaces, that your wish. So but you make sure you need to add equal number. Either you can add 12, but you should make a 12 for the other side also, that you make sure. Okay, so I will tell you how to add the tassel now. So we have already added couple of tassels. Okay, so now I need to add a tassel here. So for that you can use any cords, whatever you have, and then just to keep it like this and then rotate it. So for one tassel we need 3 times we need to rotate, but I am going to rotate 9 times because I need to add 3 tassels. Okay, so the width of the shawl is 8.5 inches. Okay, and the length of the shawl is 80 inches. Okay, so if you want you can reduce the height. So after completing you just cut the yarn here, take out the yarn from the cord. Now you can take the 3 yarn like this. Just keep it like this way. Now you have to insert the hook from below the hole and then pull it like this. Now if you are okay, you can do it with the hook itself, but I am going to do with the finger to take out the yarn. So like this way. Okay, so you can use big size hook and do with the hook itself. So after making this, you can align the thread in equal way and then you can cut the uneven yarn. Okay, so you have to do the same for the remaining 2 tassels. It looks like this. Okay. So after completing, you can cut the uneven yarn. So like this. So we have completed scarf with the tassel. This is a very easy pattern and this is very pretty too. So you can try with different types of yarn, whatever you have. Okay. So if you really like this tutorial, please subscribe to my channel and click notification bell icon. So thank you very much for watching my channel. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. I will definitely respond you. Thank you.